What's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon, Kindle, and Create Space. Link will be in the description box below as usual. Go get it. PayPal link there also to ask me to put it up, so I'll put it up. Thanks everybody for supporting. This video is entitled You're Gonna Catch L's Being Pro-Black. Now, when you're pro-black, people want to be pro-black and you forget about the cons of being pro-black. You're going to take some L's, okay? First and foremost, having, if you want to frequent black business, the internet is a wonderful tool. It helps. It very much so helps. But, you in your city, you might have to drive around or search around for certain things if you're going to be pro-black as far as business is concerned. If you're going to buy products, if you go to department stores, they might be marked up because they're black. So you're gonna take a hit from being pro-black sometimes. Okay, I'm just saying it's not you. So you might take a financial L from being pro-black. That happens. Also, sometimes we don't take into consideration that we might have to limit our choices in things, and sometimes things we may need, we might have to either not deal with or deal with the inconvenience of not getting it when we actually need it or plan ahead before we may need it to participate in it, right? So you might take an L like that. The other thing is, being pro-black, you might take an L in this part of, you might get frustrated in the search for black things. And, it happens. I mean, it happens. It's not a big deal, but it does happen. And one of the other L's about that is, even if you come out with something, our people aren't socialized and accustomed to being pro-black financially. So you might take an L when supporting, when you may support black businesses, but black people might have a hard time supporting you, which, to a degree could be socialization, but also it's a financial thing. Everybody ain't got money like that. Everybody doesn't have sometimes disposable income to try something new, right? Or try something different, or try something black owned. I mean, they might just be getting by on what they're getting by with, and they might not want to take that extra leap financially into a different space like that. But that's a cost of being, a L you might take of being pro-black. The other thing, if you're pro-black, you might catch an L when you're conflicted, because sometimes people who might help you in the best situations or help you the most may not be black people. So are you going to not take the help, or not take the leg up, or not take the recommendation because they're not black? Or are you going to take it? If it's something that you earned and you've worked for, are you going to not go down that road because it's not you wasn't aided by somebody who looks like you? So sometimes you might have to catch an L. Sometimes you're like, no, I'm gonna get my foot in the door and I'm gonna help somebody black. But if you help somebody black, you also know who helped you wasn't black, so you might have to help other people too, just by just to pay it forward like it got paid for you. So understand, to a degree, you might catch that L being pro-black. Okay, I just lost something. Anyway, another L is people might take advantage of you being pro-black, because some black people are pro-using pro-black people. If you're trying to, if you're along the mindset of each one teach one, and be a helping hand to a fellow brother or sister, There's some brothers and sisters who are not your brothers and sisters, who are really out to get over on you and use that we black brother I Shay, we in a struggle all together as a way to play you. So when you help people, sometimes you just might get stabbed in the back because you're being pro-black, and the people you're being pro-black to are not really pro-black like that. They're opportunists. So that's part of the situation. Now, it's the same thing that goes with if you pro-black as far as love is concerned, right? Are you pro-black in the sense of, does it matter? Because people get really into nuance. If you pro-black, you gotta date somebody of a certain complexion of that ain't black enough. That's nonsense to me. But are you gonna limit your love or your dating options to be pro-black, even in the black race, right? And here's the thing: what happens if you meet somebody who's your soulmate and isn't quote unquote pro-black? They can be black, but they aren't pro-black. What you gonna do then? Or God forbid, if they ain't even black, then you done fell in love, but you can't fall in love because that ain't pro-black, right? So you might have to catch an L with that, right? Here's another thing. Being pro-black is gonna make you and your children a target. A few years ago they was talking about black identity extremists. Those people who basically were pro-black, but they got targeted by the government. So understand, when your children don't want to stand up for the anthem or the Pledge of Allegiance because of their blackness, they're gonna target your kids, right? This whole country flipped out because he won't stand for the anthem and they won't stand for that. So it just makes you a target. And that's an L you're gonna have to take. That goes with the territory of being pro-black. Some people are targets, some people are martyrs. That's actually what goes on when you're pro-black. That's part of the equation. Now, though we don't want to talk about this, you might take L's being pro-black because to a degree you're pro-black in a Pan-Africanist sense, and maybe people in the other parts of the diaspora, or people from the continent, or, people who aren't ADOS, they may be pro-black when it benefits them, but they may not be pro-black when it comes to helping you. So they may want you to be pro-black and helping them, but they're going to be, they're going to be with their group, their tribe, their nationality when the shoe's on the other foot. They're not going to rock with you like that. And if you're pro-black, that might happen and you might catch an L like that. These are things that are built into the equation, right? This is just, because everybody, they could be pro-black, they could be pro-black, whatever they are first, and not necessarily pro-black as far as in general when they get to America. They have a connection and a responsibility to their own nationality, their own culture, and their own family. So, that happens. Now the other L that if you're gonna be pro-black, you're gonna take some L's. There's some L's that goes with it because there's cons of being pro-black. Now the other thing is, as far as education, you can be pro-black. Are you gonna try to go to an HBCU if you're pro-black? But what if other colleges are best suited for you or your children? You might have to step outside of the realm of you pro-black in ideology, but you might not be able to send your children to a historically black college if they don't have the particular curriculum you're looking for, or not even necessarily the curriculum, the schools that you would like to go to are in your state, or in your state's vicinity don't have what you're looking for, you got to send your kids somewhere else. So that's, you might have to take an L being pro-black with situations like that. So I'm done with this one. Like, share, subscribe. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.